Boom! He's back in the tub. Janik, your host. A little bit late this morning, but well, late. Like there's no really time attached to this, no schedule, no obligation. I do this out of free will and for humanity and for myself to keep the vibes up. But no, I had to go pick up my car. That's why I was delayed a little bit. I had to go pick up the Babylon Mobile. Now it's in the back in place, back in the nest, at the nest. Yeah, yeah. I ran into some alternator problem, but thank the divine that I have a brother in there that's very good in mechanics, so he fixed everything for me, and now I'm back on the road. Yeah. So job works must be done. Job works must be done. That was the subject of my Together as One, for sure. It's together that we're gonna. A change is coming. A change is coming. A change is inevitable. But I think it's together as one that we will really make a big impact. Make a big impact. You cannot. No man is an island. You cannot change the world alone. We need to do this together, for sure. So how creation works and why it is imperative to unplug. Nice text from Melissa Kemper. I'm going to read you. We're going to go through this. Yeah. Our bodies are far more removed from their original blueprint. Our natural essence is one of pure love, pure presence. Pure presence. Especially pure presence. But that's many of us, that's the part that we missed. It's the I've missed that part myself for a long time, being present. I was more absent than present in life. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. It's not, all my experience that I have here and that I had with life. A lot of us share the same experience. It's not something. Maybe we see things, and we don't see things very differently. We see things from our own perspective, but we all have the same base that we've been lied to, and we're rediscovering life. Yeah, rediscovering life on a whole new level of vibration. A whole new set of vibe is waiting for us there, accessible, and we're going towards it for sure. Our inherent gifts our inherent gift as creator incarnate of telepathy, relocation, time travel, instant manifestation, etc., have been hijacked and reissued to as under the guise of modern technology. What we are capable of is beyond that of any superhero ever written about. We are far more powerful than most can currently imagine. Yeah, that's the part also that is sometimes hard to conceive, that I'm could be stronger than Superman or Batman or any superhero. Like I've seen Batman do some wicked stuff, and Superman and all these superheroes. So that's some. But I think it's yeah, big up Red Rose is in the house. Yeah. And Red Rose, I really Red, I like to call you Red. I really like your comments, and let yourself go. You never chat too much. It's never enough. It's when I read your comments, at least to me, I feel like I'm being heard, because sometimes I wonder if people are hearing me. I wonder if I'm being heard or just. But when I see comments, when I see like you guys are listening to the video and commenting on it, makes me feel like there's someone watching, at least watching and listening. Like I don't do that to be the center of interest, but it makes me feel like I'm listening to. So keep going with your comments. The other day you said in the chat, too chatty again. No, it's never enough. That's what I like, people with high vibrations. So for sure, I keep telling you all the time, bring up your vibe, bring up your vibe. So if you vibe super high, like in comments, for sure I'm gonna pick it up, and I get inspired by it. Also, a lot of your comments. Sorry. So we must be responsible steward of the gift of creation. Yeah, responsible. Take ownership for our life. Take ownership for our life. That's what I. Oh, Sam is in the house. Sup, Red Rose. Yeah, Sam Wolf. A new clothes is coming too for Sam Wolf. Sam, are we going today to see the lady? You told me we were going to see the lady. Is it today? Maybe you can call. Thanks, Pappy. I love that Pappy thing. Yeah, yeah. Good to know. Yeah, yeah. I love that Pappy thing. It's very. You touch my heart. It makes me smile a lot. A lot. It's something. Yeah, yeah. You guys make me smile a lot, especially when I read your comments. Sometimes I have a big smile on my face. That's what it does. Yeah, brings joy to my heart. Yeah. The images in our consciousness, whether we are aware of it in our awareness or not, are the experience which will we be brought forward. This is why it is of utmost importance to protect, it. What to protect what images we place our eyes upon, or the frequency we allow to flow around and into us. That's very important. That's utmost important to watch what kind of vibe goes in and what goes out, and monitor. You can monitor what goes out if you're conscious. If you're conscious of your behavior, you will have a positive action. You're gonna do good. Like the goal is to do good, and good will follow you. So yeah, so we place our eyes. That's it. As what is viewed and heard is stored in the conscious awake awareness and the subconscious unawake awareness minds. The images that are presented to us through any and every form of media is giving us the images of the reality, the architects of the overly desires. Sure. Now that I see the world with open eyes, I really. Pappy stepped in. No, no, I didn't step in. I went to pick up my car. My car was at the garage. I had some kind of mechanical issues, alternator problem. Alternator gave out on my car. My car was dead. I got stuck on the side of the road the other day. Yeah. But I found positive in this. I took out my GoPro and I made a video. Even in the moment that I get stuck on the side of the road, I said, "Oh, I'm going to turn this into something positive. We'll do a video." Took out my GoPro and made a video. And then I called my brother, and then he came to the rescue. MacGyver, really MacGyver style to get to Montreal. Should have seen that. Because my alternator went dead, so the battery went dead, so I had no more. The gas wouldn't go, nothing. Everything was dead. I couldn't even start it. So he came and charged it a bit with he brought you should have seen that. Really MacGyver to go over the Mercier Bridge and everything to get to Montreal. He charged it a bit with his charger. He brought a generator. He had a portable generator with him. Battery charger. Hooked my booster cable on the battery. Run the booster cable inside my vehicle. Attached to the wire of the battery charger. Battery charger hooked to the not compressor, but generator. And I drove all the way from Mercier to Montreal on the generator working in the back on the back seat. And we made it to Montreal all the way. And there he was able to fix it at his garage. But the goal was to bring it there. And he said, "Oh, I want to save you the towing and that." So at least it's good that I saved the towing. Everywhere I can save, I'm going to, I'm being very careful where I put my money. Yeah, for sure. That's our Pappy. Make the best of a bad situation. Oh yeah, I took it very positively. I started to laugh. My wife was all stressed and anxious and that, and I could see it in her face. I said, "Okay, relax." Said, "We'll find a solution. There's always a solution to be found." This is what I tell myself in every situation. There's a solution to be found, and I said, "Okay, let's relax. Let's make a video to start." We'll think, and then yeah, I found that my beau-frère Stéphane could come and help me. So I even got him off his bed on a Saturday. It was Saturday that happened to me. Saturday or Sunday? Sunday morning, I think it happened to me. Yeah. So yeah, find the positive in every negative situation, but it's not like it was not really a negative situation. Things happen. Your car can break down. Things should happen in life. Like, and my car is 10 years also. It's in very good shape, but it has still 10 years, and it's the original parts on it and everything. It's the first time I put money on it, so like $200, not much. Got it rebuilt. My brother-in-law is very good mechanic, so I'm very fortunate for that. I give thanks. To him. Big up, Stefan. Big up, Stefan. Big time. And he did the job in one day. Took it out, brought it to the guy to get rebuilt, brought it back to his shop. So big up, Stefan, for sure. So yeah, the image. That's my car story. That's why I was late this morning. By late, like I said, it's not a contract. I don't have a contract with time, but I'm a bit outside of my time schedule. Yeah. The images that are presented to us, and now another thing happened. My motor on the pool blew out again. The pump on my pool, poof, did a spark this morning. I get out, I look at the pool is stopped. I'm like, what is that? Why is my pool not running? Then I go check in the back. The motor is stopped. I start to play with the plug. No, again, this one I gotta bring it after my talk. I'm going in town to bring it back. He just rebuilt it, and it was supposed to last all summer. So I guess he's gonna rebuild it again. So the images that are presented to us through any and every form, but it was a good thing I went to Montreal. I got another big barrel to collect the rainwater. So now I have 3 big barrels around the house to collect my rainwater. You should see how dense it's getting. I have video updates that I made. Family, much love. Yeah. My thanks to my brother-in-law. He's such a great man. He's always very, very available to help us in any situation. That's what I find about Stefan. He's one day I came from work, and with my car, I was stuck. The window wouldn't go up, like the regulator inside the window was all fucked up. So we had to take the window apart and everything, but he came out in a rainy day. It was pouring rain outside. I was holding an umbrella for him to undo the door and everything. It was cold too. I remember it was in the fall. So he's always very big up, Stefan. Such a great man, such a great soul, such a great just a good man. He's just a good man. That's it. So big up, Stefan. Sam knows who I'm talking about, and I'm sure he agree with me all the way. There's those guys out there and women that are just good. That's it. It's in their heart. The images that are presented to us through any and every form of media is giving us the images of the reality, the architects of the overly desires. When we engage with any form of media, there are messages and screens that go unseen by the awakened awareness. But the unawakened awareness captures it all. Captures it all. Like me, the other day, someone sent me a video. I think it's Cindy. Right when big up, Steph. All the way up, Stefan. Big time. Big up. And I see Sam's comment. Yeah. I was saying captures it all. That's what happened. The other day I watched a music video. I think it was Muse, a music video by Muse. And he's somewhere in an elevator, and then I see the floor 66. But then there's another 6 on top. And they do it on purpose. Not that it's evil, but that's what they want to make people think. They put those things in videos, and not that 666 is evil. And everything is very divine, but they have inverted it for us to think that, hey, it's the number of the beast. And come on. So much nonsense. So once it is embedded, it has the potential to be brought forth. Remember, they do not have the ability to create. so we must be the ones who do so. They control what we create through feeding us the images, through tell your visions, movies, social media, music, etc. Everything goes. Everything is fantasy, the whole thing. The whole thing is fantasy, and the worst is I was looking at it today at Facebook. I was looking at Facebook, and I'm like, 60, 60, 60, the design of man, Fibonacci sequence. Yeah, no, for sure, we are aware of that. We know that. We know that stuff. We know that nothing is very evil here. It's just us turning it into making it. The masses believe that there's, but everything is very divine. Everything is, yeah, we know that. I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Leslie didn't know that, but now Leslie knows. Yeah. So once it is embedded, it has the potential to be brought forth. Remember, they do not have the ability to create, so we must be the ones who do so. They control what we create through feeding us the images. Through television, movies, social media, music, we are bombarded with these images everywhere we turn in our daily lives. Just like the media delivers frequencies and images that are both seen and unseen through the digital screen, as well as audible and inaudible. Inaudible. Sounds, magazine, billboards, newspaper, etc. contain subliminal programming as well. The flicker rate at which the screens deliver information per second is astonishing. And although we do not consciously perceive it, it places us in a slave-like hypnotic state. So I told you we're all hypnotized. There are images that are obvious as well as obtuse, and our infinite intelligence perceives it all, and thus, as it been forever embedded, we must be responsible for where we place our attention. This is our responsibility. You know, they can shoot whatever they want at us, but we have a responsibility to not get on it, not embark in it, not emphasize it and inflate it. It says that inflate that system. That's what I said. I was looking at Facebook, and you know, of course, we're all pretty much distracted by Facebook and Twitter and all those social media. But it's us also making more distraction. It's, you know, we for sure we are distracted by social media. You can bring that to a level where you can use it to connect with people, yeah. But many of us are distracted just playing games and nonsense, and like you can make it something conscious for sure. I'm not talking about one individual using his brain to post stuff on Facebook. I'm talking about the masses, the whole. So we're very distracted, and yeah, it's just us. You know, they don't go knock at your door to post stuff on Facebook. You do it. So all of us posting stuff on Facebook, gossiping about each other and stuff like that. This is all something we perpetuate the overlay ourselves. Like we can blame the people, the 1%, 2% in power. Okay, what about the rest? Well, okay, if there's 1, 2%, 3%, put it wherever you want, 5% in power. Okay, what is the other 95% of the people doing? That's my question. That's where I focus. Not on the 5% that are blind, completely blind, and doing evil stuff. It's the 95 something, 96, whatever number you put. The rest of us, the people, the one that have let go of their power, if that is regained, forget about it. Come on. They can be 6, 7, 10%. We're still more people. We're still more, we have the potential to change things for sure, but we don't. For some reason, we don't. We're comfortable in known hells. We prefer known hells to unknown heaven. That's what it is. Maybe one day we'll get out of this programming. I think that's that's the default state also, preferring known else to unknown event. It's a very much a default state. Like everything that we want, everything we want to experience, the good vibe and like in life are all outside that default state. You cannot tell me in that default state of humanity, walking like a robot in society, you find vibe. Yeah, you might feel some vibe, but it's not. It's always into an illusion, into an hypnotic state. I felt like I was hypnotized. For a long time, I felt hypnotized, especially when I realized they were lying on everything. Now I started to come out on YouTube, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, there's something deserving my attention here. Something not right. Something that deserve us to, give more attention. RPM resolutions are out of this world. I studied TV and film and shut it all up for years. But now I need the company of WWW and TV. Irony in action, yeah, that's it. It's just transfer, like we can say we get rid of. But at least you don't go on YouTube. If you go on toward people that are putting out conscious content, it's different. It's different. I'm not here to distract you or to no, me, I want to bring you to your greatness. You know, I want to wake up the lion and the lioness inside you. It's a motivational show. It's an inspirational show. So for sure, it's about us rising to our potential, rising to our greatness, and it's not about distraction. But it's part of the YouTube distraction. Yeah. But that's where I am to broadcast. I like that. I like that better than Facebook. Me broadcasting live on Facebook. I said I was gonna do it. One day I think I'm just gonna put my phone, see what it does. Here, maybe I can do it. Maybe I can do it now. Go live on Facebook at the same time. But Sam told me to do that the other day. We'll go. We'll check. We'll see if we can do that. Stay there. Be patient. I'm here. How do we do this? Okay. Post. Post, I guess. Go live. Okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, go live. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go live on Facebook to see. Here, we'll put it there. Live on Facebook and live on YouTube. I was already live on YouTube. We're just making a test. We're going to keep it. Maybe I'll do more. I'll broadcast a little bit more from Facebook too. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, for those on Facebook watching, I don't know if there will be any. It's just, I don't know. It's more a test than anything else. But Sam told me to do that. He said, you should broadcast on Facebook. I said, okay, I'll try. I'll try it. Yeah, so let me get where I was in my. So it places us in a state, in a slave-like hypnotic state. Slave-like hypnotic state. There are images that are obvious as well as obtuse, and our infinite intelligence perceives it all, and thus has it been forever embedded. We must be responsible for where we place our attention and what type of environment we are surrounding ourselves in. Very, very important. You know, if you surround yourself with flake, if you hang around with flakes, you're going to end up a flake. Be very careful the people you hang out with. People you have around you. Me, sometimes I prefer have nobody around me than have flakes or people that have no projects or working on that. Like I like people that works on project. People that, you know, they have something to work on. They have something to. They get up every morning with fire in their eyes and are passionate about life. That's what I like. I like that a lot. So yeah. So yeah. So as the and you know, people's mind can be very very toxic, not very supportive also to your journey, to your so you want to be careful with that. You want to keep people around you that support you. People at least, you know, people in your direct environment should be uplifting you, for sure. I don't say that the people are gonna start cheering like crazy for your dream. Forget about that. But they can be supportive, and that doesn't mean they, they might not cheer for you all the time, but they're there, and their presence means a lot, and they're just a few words once in a while. Anyway, you gotta have different type of people around you. Some that are supportive, some that don't believe, or but people are very caught up in their own mind too. They don't really care what you do. You're starting to live your dream. People don't really care about this stuff too much. We're so busy caught up in our own lives that very often to look outside of ourselves or blocked. Yeah. Exactly, Janik. I think about that too. What is everyone doing? As for me, I'm eating simple, preparing for that big day when everything changes. I mean, everything in my life. Watch and wait. Yeah. Who said too much here? God is good. That's all I have to say. Yeah, yeah. God is good. Yeah, yeah. For sure. The force, God, the divine. Me, I don't have attachment to words, but I know what you mean, Red. We share the same divine essence, and that's what matters. As long as we don't cause more separations with words and labels and stuff, because this is what have caused a lot of trouble. Yeah, lots of separation. So, as the body clears and restores itself to its own unique frequency through ingesting clean, nutrient dense whole food, the addiction to the media will lose hold, or vice versa. But this is very, very true, because the moment you start detoxing, the moment you start uh, like putting better food inside your body and stuff, you will unplug gradually by your it's gonna happen naturally. You're gonna unplug from all the madness. I'm telling you, it's just to recalibrate, realign your frequency, realign your vibration, and once it's done, it's just gone for sure. Once it's done, it's done. Yeah, but it's a bit. Hold on, because I have to fix this. Okay, we're there. That's it. This I don't know if I'll do that all the time on Facebook, but we'll see. Like I say, my goal with this is not it's not to put it in the face of people and that, but maybe some would like to watch it through Facebook. Who knows? And there's a message, and the message is important to be shared. So keep going. The addictions to the media will lose hold, or vice versa, as all of the facets of the overlay weave together, like the perfect web. Like the perfect web. Each strand is connected to another. As we dissolve the attachment of one of the strings, the rest begins to weaken as well. The shit stem is cracking. Yeah, yeah. The rest begin to weaken as well. When the body is in balance and functioning in its most natural expression, it is untouchable by the overlay. This is why the attacks begins in utero, so that we are weakening from the moment we arrive and far easier to manipulate. For sure, even the ultrasound that they pass to the woman in the hospital to see the baby, even that affects the baby. Everything is there. That's why there's more and more ADHD and all kinds of. We're medicating every children almost now. It's crazy. However, we are remembering who we are, reminding one another along the way, and dissolving the overlay one breath at a time. We each have our own unique vibrational signature. There are no two of us alike. So awesome. So awesome. The overlay is a false reality that is composed of frequencies that are foreign to us, and they are not of nature and thus detrimental. Our body technology has been tampered with through various forms of trauma since inception. Ultrasounds, improper birth process, vaccines, pharma, fake food, poisoned air and water, toxic products and environments, ARP, electromagnetic smog, all natural frequency waves we are swimming in daily. Daily. And many are addicted to the media that is entertaining, House of Mirrors, or our fear-based ego, entertaining our fear-based ego. Through this addiction to the external distractions, which begins at a very young age for most, the overlay agenda is easily delivered into the consciousness of those who have no remembrance of who they are. No remembrance of who they are. I don't know if that thing is working. We'll see. Not really concerned about Facebook. And I don't think it's going to be that great because I'm far from the microphone and I think you have to be close. We'll see what it does. Or they're amazing in an inherent and powerful gift. Then, just as we are designed to do, those images gain momentum and strength while in the ethers, and then begin to hold form in the physical as more awareness is placed on the images or ideas. These ideas need energy to progress into the physical, and that is realized in two ways. The more who carry the same images within their awareness, the more energy the idea is garnering. Yeah, garnering. Likewise, the more focus, how often and with which energy an individual invests into conversations around the idea, but it with another or with the ego, the more likely it is to manifest. To manifest, this is really a very simple process. A very simple process. Expressing maturity. Expressing maturity. By taking back our power and beginning to consciously create is what is required of us. Boom! Yeah. In this moment, in this time, job people, as more of us remember our birthright, we are deeply empowered and this old thing is dissolving more rapidly. As more and more drop the using of the media and the technology through which it is delivered, the overlay loses much of the energy needed to keep it perpetuating. As more of us dissolve the programs of addiction to whatever self-destructive behavior that may be running, that keeps constantly in search for a fleeting moment of pleasure, the more power the overlay loses. The more we allow our natural essence to flow freely, staying in the space between the thoughts and feeling the orgasmic sensation that become available, the more the heaviness of the overlay melts away. The more we feed our bodies with delicious, clean, locally ground fresh produce, the more difficult it becomes for the filthy overlay to hold forms. The more each of us sets down that which is unnatural, destructive, or simply out of alignment with nature in any way, the more quickly the overlay dissolves. Choosing in every breath to be better in this moment than you were a moment ago. Making either small micro adjustment back into alignment or bold sweeping shift that catapult your awareness into further expansion. It is all your choices. One can even choose to stay plugged in and dependent on the overlay, believing what the indoctrination embedded into you. Many does. Although that choice will cost one their soul. They will capture your soul. If you play too much with evil stuff, they will capture your soul. And besides, we love you and want you to experience just how amazing you are. So clean the body, clear the mind of the fear-based ego, open the heart and breathe consciously as the breath is the order placer of the experience desire to be made. Strip it all down. Let it effortlessly fall away. Let it effortlessly fall away. Come home to nature. Let the sounds of the birds and the gentle breeze through the trees or the waves lapping on the shore be the music you hear, and feel deeply your connection with all of creation. Perhaps you will be able to sense the communications from the plants and animals that are available to experience. I told you, nature is conscious, nature is hearing you. So be very careful. Allow your awareness to reside in the delicious space of no words, gently feeling whatever arises in the body without the need to label or explain it. Be the presence you are and allow your unique frequency to leave its signature on every moment your beingness occupies. There is no better sensation, nothing more satisfying or pleasurable than experiencing our natural essence and allowing it to express in every breath. We've got this, family. We've got this, family. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for being you. Thank you for doing the work and feel how loved you are. That's the thing. It's just, I probably once you start shining, you must feel more love. You must feel I don't know. It has to do with the love for sure. Here, I'm logging off of that thing on Facebook. I'm going. Hold on. Yeah. I don't like the Facebook thing too much. It distracts me. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. I like the YouTube thing. I'm not so much a Facebooker now. I erased it. I broadcast live and I press delete. I deleted it. I don't know. I'm not really a Facebooker. Facebook maybe to post stuff written, but I'm a barefooter for sure. Tree hugger and flower smeller. Not a hippie. And a YouTuber. You forgot the YouTube. Yeah, yeah. So, guys, I'm letting you go because I got to go bring my pool pump now to the guy to repair it. So, I'm stuck in the 70s. That's good. That's good. That's a good time. So, I'm born in the 70s. Yeah, yeah. The good years. Yeah, yeah. So, I'm out and I'll be back another now. Rise and shine. Live your dreams. Set goals. Set goals. Have dreams. Have dreams. Start with a dream. Then transform your dreams into everyday goals and something you work on every day. And, it's going to make you feel very alive. That's what I tell you all the time. For a reason. He's out. Rise and shine.